Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So Nail got his EZA. Nail. I think that this guy looks like he's going to be pretty good. I'm also going to give him a stickerooski. I built up such a stockpile of stickers. Now I'm just handing them out like candy. But I mean, I think we all agree that Nail is deserving of one, right? Of course we got to give one to Nail. Now, there is something that's a little bit of an unfortunate aspect of Nail. I really think I blame Namek Vegeta more so than anything. They did not do a good job with Namek Vegeta. What I'm specifically talking about is his leader skill. He is the Namek Saga leader, but it's 200% right here. Dragon Ball Seekers and Pure Saiyans. This does not cover almost every single buff that this team has gotten. Kui, not on the 200%. Full Power Frieza, not on the 200%. Nail, not on the 200%. Nail doesn't even have a 200%. So, it's like, I don't know why they made this guy the leader for the... I mean, I'm sure there'll be another Namek Saga leader, but every character that comes out for Namek Saga is not on the Namek Saga 200% leader. Probably not good design. Just saying. But, let's focus in on Nail himself. So, remember, no 200% leader skill. Nail, to me, seems like he could be pretty good. Now, I went primary dodge with additional secondary. This is going to be a defense and stacking character. What's going to hurt Nail at the exact moment right now is that Nail is basically worthless unless Piccolo is on the team. If Piccolo is on the team, Nail is insane, dude. He's, like, redonkulous. I think, regardless, Nail could be a useful character for players right now, though. Because, remember, Red Zone Full Power Frieza does have a Planet Namek Saga mission. Nail probably could help out with that. Because Nail does have a guaranteed additional super and guaranteed crits if there is a Wicked Bloodline or Planet Namek Saga category enemy. So Nail should be very good for that Planet Namek Saga mission. So, you know, I think we'll probably just go into that fight and see how Nail's going to do. We'll look at Nail against, you know, that Full Power Frieza, and then we'll also probably do a run that's not against a Wicked Bloodline enemy where he has his maximum buffs and stuff like that. Let's head over there. I guess on Namek Vegeta's team, Nail, in terms of his categories, is not exactly crazy. We have Namek Saga, Namekian, and Connected Hope. Now, Connected Hope did just get, I mean, in my opinion, the best unit of the game as a leader. But remember, I mean, we do need a Piccolo on the team as well. So, it's not just like, yeah, I mean, I think Vegeta's team is where we're going to go because Vegeta does have Gifted Warrior as one of his leader skills, which encompasses every single Piccolo in the game. I think that the Part 2 LR is very likely to be, in my opinion, Nail or like a Nail Piccolo card. So I think that this Nail could be very crazy, actually, in like 2 weeks. But we'll see. Let's see what Nail looks like right now. Alright, guys. We are ready to game on. So... we're over here on Namek Vegeta's team. Again, remember, our silly Billy Nail is not really able to get the 200% leader skill, which is a shame. We get him right away next to Orange Piccolo. Now, I don't... Okay, let's just read this off. So, Nail... Okay, he gets 150% attack and defense and 30% damage reduction to 77% damage reduction, less HP remaining, the greater the damage reduction if there's another Namekian category ally on the team. Okay? Damage reduction, always good. Then, he also gives all allies 2 key and 50% attack and defense if there is a Piccolo on the team. That's huge. So, it's like if we can use him with a Piccolo, it's giving Nail double stats, essentially, damage reduction, and he becomes a powerful support type character. Now, Nail does not have, like, guard or dodge or something like that besides that. I did show his build that we went dodge, right? Yeah, I definitely did remember to do that. Okay. Anyway, yeah, let's go. All right, so we got Nail right here in slot 1. Whoops. No, Orange Piccolo is going to get hit, and he's going to give the support, and Nail's going to be able to super. Okay, so... looks like we are going to need quite a bit of key here. What's our link set, by the way? Namekian, Cold Judgment, Hero, Supreme Warrior, Experienced Fighters, Shocking Speed, and Fierce Battle. We do have some stinkers there. We have some stinkers on his link set for sure. Things like Hero and Supreme Warrior, I don't know how useful these are going to be. So this is the Hero link Worthless. Terrible. This is Supreme Warrior. I mean, Topo, Roshi, Jiren. Like, Nail is... We're probably not going to have him on teams with those characters, at least right now, so... A little bit unfortunate. All right, so we're at 364k defense right away. At minimum, he's got 30% damage reduction. Okay. And then, remember, Nail's going to be able to do a lot of potential attacks. The thing is, Nail is going to kill Frieza, like, instantly. So we're not going to be able to get very many stacks. It's just going to immediately blow Frieza's asshole inside out within 2 seconds. All right, let's see how it's going to look here. All right, not very much damage by Piccolo. It's beautiful. 4.3 is pretty low, but every super attack Nail does, he greatly stacks attack and greatly stacks defense. Don't we wish Vegeta could get the same treatment, by the way? Vegeta gets 50% attack and 20% defense. So we triple super right away. So Nail has an additional that has a 70% chance to be a super, which we got the super. Then he has an additional super against a Wicked Bloodline enemy, and we still could have done the hidden potential system additional super as well. So nice little triple super triple crit start for Nail, beautiful, while giving 50% support to the rotation. And his KO screen, not too bad. All right, guys, we're on our next rotation. Now, obviously, we're not really doing the full Namek Saga team. I did want to redo this and do a full Namek Saga team. Nail, I think, legitimately should be able to help with that. By the way, I'm going to need a slot 1 character once... Well, Orange Piccolo is probably good enough to be slot 1 in this event, huh? Even when his guard wears off? Maybe. I mean, full power Frieza towards the end is still pretty damaging, though. Alright, let's see what Nail gives us here. Again, we're going to get a lot of stacks. Remember, Nail is supporting the rotation. Nail potentially could be, again, a pretty decent character. If we get a super powerful, like, Nail exchange into Piccolo or something like that, you know, where he gives his power to Piccolo, like Part 2 LR, I mean, things could be looking pretty good, actually, for this Nail. Like, you know, or we could just not get that shit, like, forever, right? Like they just, it's one of those things where for years we're like, oh yeah, as soon as we get that Piccolo, you know, that Namek Saga Piccolo, Nail's gonna be cooking, and then it just never comes, right? Like, we've seen that 1,000 times throughout Dokkan history. Seriously. We have seen that 1,000,000 times before. All right. Well, let's go ahead and I guess just go to the next rotation here. We'll continue to see how Nail's going to stack up. Now, remember, Nail is going to be doing, you know, guaranteed crits, guaranteed additionals against a Wicked Bloodline enemy. So we're going to need to make sure to fight a non-Wicked Bloodline enemy at some point during this video as well. All right, perfect. Kui is going to show us some shenanigans right away. He's at 1,000,000 already? Yeah, because he's greatly stacking. Yeah, dude, damn, Nail is good. I mean, this is against a Wicked Bloodline enemy where we've gotten, you know, and we've gotten all of our, like, we've triple supered. So that's 6 supers? I mean, we're turn 5. He's 1,000,000 defense. Because he's 1,000,000 defense, he's got damage reduction, he's giving this monster support. Guys, he looks pretty good. Nail. This guy's not bad. Damn. Okay. Dude, Vegeta and Kui, I'm not really so much fans of. But Nail, the Super Saiyan Goku, and Super EZA Full Power Frieza, I mean, I like them. You know, I do. I like all 3 of them. I mean, Sparking Zero right now being so hype, I guess, is clouding. Like, I'm not really seeing people talking about Dokkan as much right now. It's going to be like that for a little bit, but, like, one thing I would remind people is that, like, Sparking Zero's not going to drop, and then every other game, like, dies forever, right? Like, it's just, it's going to be very hype around Sparking Zero for a little bit, but, you know, like, people are going to come back to Dokkan and shit like that. But, I mean, I imagine other people probably don't like... Okay, so we got the 70% chance to be a super. Unfortunately, wasn't normal right there. This is a hidden potential system, and then we get the super. Wow, damn, so many stacks. But I like that Super Saiyan Goku. I feel like they gave him, like, a really wonky design, but, like, that's good. I think they could have just potentially made him just, like a mid-sub EZA that's kind of a bitch. But instead, they went like a real goofer route, which I think was a good idea for that Super Saiyan Goku. I really do. I like him. I think he's not a terrible character. All right, so now we'll be able to go ahead and finish off Frieza. And then we'll see what things are going to look like for us next turn with our guy, Nail. Mr. Naily Poo. All right, let's go ahead and drop this. We'll finish Frieza off. And again, we're going to be going up against Tech Full Power Frieza. I should be careful. I may just drop the Orange Piccolo active just to make sure Full Power Frieza can't super us. I think I probably will do that. Yeah, damn, look at Vegeta, man. He just hits like a feather, dude. I don't know. He just does not have it, man. He does, like, he doesn't have it. This fucker has it. Vegeta doesn't have it, man. He just, his chain is fake. I'm sorry. Like, Vegeta doesn't have it. Like, I've seen enough. That boy does not have it. All right, we'll be able to get, Broly, for some support as well. I'm going to just go ahead and pop Orange Piccolo. I think we'll get this in the video. This is, because Full Power Frieza is only scary to us. Wait, what's Nail at? Nail could go slot 1, actually. You guys know Nail could go slot 1? What? Remember, Broly could get support, too. Like, I know, I mean, Broly's support is not crazy for a super class character. I thought Nail was good, but Nail is, like, potentially good. Nail is, like, good, dude. I'm gonna just do this. I was gonna use the Orange Piccolo transformation. I think Nail would just tank it, dude. I think so. It's because Frieza does about how much damage Nail is defense. That's about how much Frieza does. It's like right around there. But remember, class disadvantage, type disadvantage. But Nail also has damage reduction. I want to see it. I'm very curious. Remember, Broly's support for super class is only key and damage, not defense. No super. I don't think Full Power Frieza could kill us. Because I don't think he'll kill us. He's not going to kill us unless he supers us. Well, no, even a super. Because Super EZA Broly got some supers early on. A lot of supers in. So, Broly is going to be fully built up. Orange Piccolo is going to super attack first. He's not a bitch. Nail, of course. I mean, now Nail's like double-digit tank in the super, without a doubt. Nail seems pretty good to me. You toss a full dodge build on him, I think Nail could be a chef, actually. Let's see, dude. I mean, if we get a legitimate, like, Nail and Piccolo exchange character, man, phew, that's what we want. We want Nail / Piccolo, like, an exchange. Damn, there was a super attack right there. Okay. Orange Piccolo takes it for 425. Yeah, Frieza, despite being a 2-year-old boss, I mean, this Frieza was doing competitive damage. Like, well, yeah, he was hitting very hard back when he came out. All right, here's this. We need to take a look at Nail a little bit in a fight that's not against a Wicked Bloodline category enemy, though. So let's maybe just go to, like, the UI Goku fight I like to do a showcases in or something like that. And we'll see how things are going to look. Oh, you know what? He's new. We'll play it. Oh, the skip is on now! Well, I guess, I mean, we still kind of hear his talking right there. Damn, I turned the skip off for Orange Piccolo, but then I quickly turned it back on. Damn. Alrighty, so I guess we are guarding with damage reduction technically right here. Who would do better? Nail would do better in slot 1 than Vegeta, huh? I mean, yeah, whatever. Let's go with Nail in slot 1 right here. We're not really in a particularly great spot. If you notice, I did bring Tech Khalifa because, I mean, she's gonna have 100% dodge. Why not, right? Why not bring Tech Khalifa? All right, so Piccolo or Nail, we only have Fierce Battle activated right here. Not really the greatest. Again, remember, we needed to see Nail against a non-Wicked Bloodline enemy, so he is basically double digits right there. This is turn 2. Remember UI Goku's dodge it? Nope, we didn't dodge. Remember that UI Goku's damage goes up every turn. 300? That's not so bad. Okay. Considering we ended up without, like, really a slot 1. Alright, so there's this. Remember, he has a guaranteed additional 70% chance right here. We get it. And then we could do the hidden potential system. And when we're not fighting a Wicked Bloodline, we could do up to 3. No hidden potential system right there. I do legitimately think Nail is probably going to be, like, a helpful character. He's a good sub-EZA. Nail is a great sub-EZA. Orange Piccolo is still kind of on the fringes of being, like, an effective character. I mean, the ability to take away the boss's supers and shit like that is still pretty busted, but obviously on the Vegeta team, we're not going to be able to do that until turn 6, and not turn 3, like if Orange Piccolo was on a full superhero team. Kui is so bad, man. Kui should be giving 80% support to Extreme Class Allies and Namek Saga. It's insane to me. I'm not to be a Kui hater, but I think he's just horrible. The more I see Vegeta and Kui, the more I seriously get disappointed by both of them. I just think that they're terrible. Because again, it's like if you compare what they're doing to 4-year-old characters that have EZAs and shit like that, and you go, oh, they're kind of in line or something. But like, bro, these are brand new day 1 summonable characters. As time goes on, I begin to hate Kui and Vegeta more and more. Unfortunate. Very sad, but you know, it is what it is. Like the Ancient Mind said. Alright, we'll get a couple more rotations from Nail and then we'll finish up. But yeah, Nail's looking like a pretty good character to me. I mean, you know, his restriction is just having a Piccolo on the team. Not really so bad. We could potentially use the Piccolo and Vegeta exchange character, but I believe the way it works is once the character would swap into Vegeta, that's going to be GG for the ability for Nail, right? Whereas if the LR is Nail/Piccolo, then the entire fight, that unit is going to be have Piccolo in the name, right? So that's why exchange characters like that are very helpful. That's what I really hope the Part 2 LR is. Nail, /Piccolo. Nail exchanging into Piccolo. That's what I hope we get. That would be pretty fire. I think that that Nail fusion animation would be so cool. I can't wait. I'd love to see that. Alright, I'll probably... Oh, there's a Namekian link at play. 728. I mean, well, yeah, I don't know. Because it's like, yeah, that does sound good, but then, you know, Janemba super in for 5 million. Janemba super's for 5 million turn 1, right? Like Super Gogeta super in for, 3.7 turn 2 or whatever the hell it is. Gets pretty ridiculous. We could just put Nail right there and just do this, and then full HP back, basically. Sure. All right. Yeah. I guess we'll just get a couple of rotations, but I mean, Nail being greatly stacking attack and defense is good. Remember, UI Goku gets damage every single turn, so he's gonna start to get a little bit more impressive as we're going through here. And Nail's at double digits though. Nail said, "Screw that. I don't care." Oh, yeah, our HP was lower, which also means Nail had higher damage reduction. Right, remember, as our HP is lower at the start of turn, Nail's damage reduction is higher and higher and higher, and he could look crazy, crazy, and crazier. This right here, this is a hidden potential system additional super right here. Look at Nail go, man. The champion of light, Nail. All right, guys, here we are on this rotation. A million, huh? I'm breathing real heavy, man. Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? I mean, let's do it, man. Screw it. Nail. What do you got for us, baby? I mean, we could pop the Orange Piccolo thing. We could put Tech Broly in slot 2. But, I mean, you guys know why we're here, man. We're here to showcase, baby. Let's get to showcasing. Let's go, Nail. I mean, listen. UI Goku... Okay, I guess there's a lot of people who probably don't understand. UI Goku can only super attack in slot 2. He cannot super attack in slot 1. He cannot super attack in slot 3. This UI Goku can only super attack in slot 2. we are type disadvantage, but let's see if Nail can live it. I mean, we could, dodge build could come into play as well. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just like Tech Ultimate Gohan. We are greatly stacking attack, right? All right, let's go. He could double super back to back too. Here it is. We're dodging. Nope, we eat it. All right, let's see. Okay, yeah. I mean, UI Goku, yeah. I mean, he's nasty. He's nasty. Overall, though, Nail, pretty damn good. Sub EZA character, I'll take what they gave us with Nail. Absolutely. All right, guys. So, Nail. Nail. Man. Did they cook with Nail? I think they cooked. I like them. I do. I do. I mean, you know, we need a better Piccolo than Orange Piccolo, right? Like, these fights are starting to get really crazy. I mean, even Nail himself, like, for what he is, I will take it, absolutely. But, I mean, let's call it for real. Gogeta lines Nail up in his sights, or Janemba does, and it's like, you know, it's dodge or die time with hidden potential system dodge, right? But overall, I'd say Nail is pretty good. I mean, I don't know. If Nail had his full damage reduction up, sure, but yeah, okay. All right, so this is Earnest Determination, Nail. Leader skills in the Namekian category, key 3 and 160% of stats, okay. His passive is Beliefs of the Namekians. He gets 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he gets an additional that has a 70% chance of being a super attack. Then he gets 150% attack and defense for 3 turns from the character's entry turn. It's kind of similar, like Tech Ultimate Gohan gets a buff for 1 turn. The damage reduction and stuff like that, and this guy just gets 150% attack and defense for 3 turns. It's funny, like, we mostly didn't even notice that, like, right? Like, because remember, that's his first 2 rotations, he's got that up. And we like, I didn't even notice. Like, oh, like, that's gone and stuff like that, because of how much he was stacking. That's interesting. Then he gets 150% attack and defense, and then up to, 30% damage reduction, up to 77% damage reduction. The more HP remaining, the greater the damage reduction. Or, excuse me, I'm saying everything wrong. The less HP remaining, the greater the damage reduction he has. If there's another Namekian category ally on the team. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe if we got, like, a Dende at some point or something like that would trigger it. But you really would also want the next line. All allies 2 key and 50% attack and defense if there is a Piccolo on the team. So, I mean, if we get that theoretical Part 2 LR, Nail that exchanges in a Piccolo, we're reigning with Nail, man. Nail is going to make it rain. It's going to be beautiful. I hope so, man, because I like what they did with this guy. Then, he does a guaranteed additional super, and all attacks become guaranteed crits if there is a Wicked Bloodline or a Planet Namek Saga category enemy. Nail's super attack is the Mystic Flash. He gets 50% attack and defensive stack and supreme damage to the enemy. Again, we can take a look over here. By the way, no 200% for Nail, unfortunately. But again, 50% attack, 50% defense permanently when he supers, which is crazy. Well, it does last for 99 turns, but permanently, basically, right? Link set, Namekians, Cold Judgment, Hero, Supreme Warrior, Experienced Fighters, Shocking Speed, and Fierce Battle. And then his 12 key multiplier is 140%. That's the normal level for a banner unit. Remember that Dokkan Fest Piccolo and this AGL Nail, they did come out in July of 2019. I remember it very well. So there is our boy Nail. Again, remember, no 200% leader skills, unfortunately. And then here's his best linking partners. Not really too good. But again, if we get the theoretical Part 2 character, I mean, that Nail, this would be maybe like a 5 out of 7, 6 out of, like, it'd be like a 5 out of 7 or something like that. Maybe a 6 out of 7. Both with the Nail and the Piccolo. It will be good, so it would be very interesting. This guy could become very, very good, man. I hope so. And then Nail, I mean, if he has a negative, he does not have a lot of teams whatsoever. So we have the Namekian category team, which our boy Nail is on right here. Okay, very good. Nail is also on the Planet Namek Saga category team, sure. And then finally, he's on Connected Hope. So, I mean, I don't know what they were thinking actually releasing a Planet Namek Saga leader that, like, all these new characters aren't on the 200%. It just seems so silly to me. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but, like, yeah, keep in mind, all these stats we saw from Nail throughout the video, we're not even on a 200% leader skill. So, I do think that this guy is a really good sub EZA, right? Considering what he is, a sub EZA. I like the kit that they gave him, and I think he's actually a very effective character. So let me know what you guys think of the banner unit Nail. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.